Yo, this is Cohen from 92008A. I just graduated, so I just wanted to make a really quick and in-depth explanation video. Alright, let's get started. So basically, 450 RPM, 3.25, full Omni. These are only for park climb or parking. They don't really help for just defense, like you can still get pushed around. But basically this gives more grip to ride up onto the parking zone much easier. Aligner. This aligner is really low to the ground because this part of the long goal is really flat, so basically it does not get stuck into the open parts because you know it's open and it's not like entirely flat. Like other teams would run it higher, and I mean we ran it higher last for our previous robot, and it sometimes gets stuck over here. Funnels, we're like sandwiching. We use these U channels that are cut like this. Everything's cut with the hacksaw, by the way. Like even the half cuts are like hacksaw down the middle and then file down. I'm just that good at hacksaw. But basically, these act as wall riders. Like if you bend plastic, or just like if you just use it without the plastic, they still help. Like they're basically wall riders without the gear, and it's really clean. You can see like this curves inward. It's angled inwards, I guess, and it's really strong because it's basically a triangle brace. And if you were to use the other one, it'll like the other type of triangle brace where it's like perfectly 3 wide or like 5 wide. It is going to be like way too long. You have to like do some like cutting that'll worsen the structure. And I think this is like the best way to keep the structure like really strong and to have like the perfect spacing. Otherwise you would have to change like you would have to like crimp out or like cut out a bit more of the hole for these like mounting points. So over here we have our center goal aligner. We don't copy the exact what's it called, the exact hole placements, because this is like crimped out, like I think to the middle. You can see here like there's a lot of metal empty or like cut out. Basically these are shoulder screws and it gives more strength. Also I wanted this to be perfectly like I think 45 degrees, so this is perfect 45 degrees. And these are like L channels, just like really strong bracing. We didn't really need to brace this half cut because most of the impact goes to this, because you see here like basically the only part that touches the goal is just that one corner, and then this is like our hard stop, and then these are just triangle braced up here. This C channel is braced in 3 ways, so right here excuse me, and right up here, and on the very bottom of the drivetrain, like over here. And that keeps our main structure really sound, really structurally sound. And you can see here like there's basically no flex, like whole robot moves with it. And even though we've like gone through an entire like what's it called, I think 15 matches in Worlds, and a lot of like I guess practice, nothing broke. Like we did not have to replace any C channels or like any L channels, any half cuts. The only thing we had to fix was the hood. Basically I think 702S, their hood was higher than ours, and it like the angle was just weird, and it hit our hood like over here, and the whole thing snapped down. And because we used these, it's called pillow, or whatever, I don't know what these are called again, but basically these are flexible and it helped us get the right angle for the scoring, just like better angle. And having standoff, like longer standoff would bend the standoff, so, and that would just like change just make it more inconsistent basically. And yeah, basically they snapped our hood, went like this, and we couldn't score, so we added these standoffs. I guess something else we can talk about is our air. So we're running 1 piston, or like 1 canister, and 1 regulator set to 35 psi. So everything, all the pistons you see here are 35 psi. Really, it's just to save air. Like we don't really need, I guess we could have increased to 40 psi, but it didn't really matter because yeah, I don't think we needed it. But yeah, basically We ran 1 canister because 2 canisters is like way too heavy, and we didn't really need the air, considering that this robot's a Reguan and optimized for Worlds. What else? This match loader was stolen from Tentenji, whole counted. Not exactly, but most elements are the same. Basically, instead of having like really ugly hard stops, we have the hard stops built into the actual plastic piece. So you can see here, I mean not this part, but basically this part acts like the what's called the angle hard stop, and not really a hard stop, but it's like it gets the right angle basically. And this angle is really good for match loading because like there's just like a really like a 0 degree angle, like maybe like 10 degree angle, and that just helps the ball get up, or like it helps the match loader get underneath the balls. And other teams ran way more, I guess, angled, and we ran that last robot too. And every time we hit one of these like weird, these like bad angles, like the whole match loader do that, and it'll just like get stuck on the match loader. So really bad for consistency. And the hard stop for the other side is just this, and we've never had an issue, never broke. Also, just worked out perfectly. And if you see here, this is our, I think, our retraction hard stop. So when this comes up, we don't really need this because the piston already does that, but our previous robot, like this part got stuck on the conveyors, and that like kind of ruined everything. We couldn't intake. So this is here just to prevent it from doing that. And we have these zip ties here because this is not boxed. So if we hit this, it'll sometimes bend like this, and then it'll stay like that. But this zip tie is really good because it holds it down, doesn't get bent. All right, let's talk about the intake. So double floating intake. This stage floats, and this stage also floats. And this is powered by pistons, so it's like for low goal, but we don't really score low goal because we're Reguan without a compressing funnel. Yeah, we would have ran a compressing funnel, but we needed chain guards. No, we needed chain guards, and also we needed a side panel drip. All right. Also, intake RPM 1350, 900. 900, 1800, and 900 back here. And this made our intake really, really fast. Oh, okay. Nice. But basically, we wanted a fast intake because for auto, we can just score into the control zone without having to D-score it in, or like push it in with the D-score. And for our center goal, we just use a piston. This is only for consistency. We don't really need this because if this grips onto the ball, it just like pushes it out the band, but this is just to help consistency. And our center of gravity is like right here. Really, really low compared to like other teams. So we barely tipped. Only time we tip is because we're just like faster robot. Just going back and forth really fast. Just everyone will tip. And also we run really consistent Odom. These are on screws. It's like a file down standoff to fit like a rectangular, like a square profile, because you know how standoffs are like hexagonal, but basically like these holes are like rectangle or like a square, and you want something that's light and that's strong to fit within. And having like a shaft is just really bad for friction. So this is like a standoff, and it's really low friction, and this is just really well cut out. Like this is also cut out with a hacksaw. Everything here is hacksaw. Even this part is hacksaw. These are hacksaw. This is hacksaw. And also the RoboSource crimp. So that tool I think you really need if you guys really want to do this. And D-score wing. So basically, if you've seen our team like get out D-scored, it's because of this. I mean, I never planned our robot when I was driving to actually do good for D-scoring. So most of the time, like kind of just like switch to another goal just to empty their blocks. and it's kind of our strategy. Like this D-score is really weak because, I mean, it's on one screw, and you can see here like it flexes really easily. But this is actually a good thing because let me demonstrate real quick. Basically, when we're D-scoring like this, our robot does not tip over. Let me demonstrate again. You see here also, like, even though I held down the D-score, it perfectly, like, I guess it hooked back in. So basically, like, over here, drive in, and somehow it came out, and went back in again. And because I wasn't that good at D-scoring, this is, like, a really good benefit. And also, we wouldn't tip over, like, over here. Like, a lot of teams would, like, tip over like this, and they would be, like, stuck for the entire match. And we never had that problem because our D-score is not that strong. Or, like, it was really, really flexy. See it right there is really useful. Yeah, our funnel is just that bad. Don't worry about it. Basically, see our robot didn't tip at all. Really good. And this aligner is really strong. Really flexy, but really strong. Like, look. Like, even though it like flexes a lot, like it took up so much impact that our robot never took any damage. And this is perfectly vertical with the robot, with the RoboSource hole crimpers or hole expanders. And basically, you can cut it out, just cut out like the cut with the RoboSource thingy, and like experiment with it. And this is like the vertical, you know, this is how you get a vertical C channel on like a weird angle, whatever mounting angle. Oh yeah, center goal D-score. So this is really nice because this pulls the ODOM with it, so it saves piston. And also, this is, you guys should definitely do this tag. So basically, a thick zip tie on one of these pistons, and this helps you like tune instantly. You don't have to have like a strong connection. Like, you just, if this is like a one-way piston, like a only extension, you basically have like a really easily tuned, you can just tune this really easily. And this was really strong because we use like a standoff and like a, where are these? And a shaft collar attached in the middle and onto the sides. Even though this like cut out a lot, like we never suffered any damages. Like, it never bent. Like, this part was basically entirely straight, entire comp. Like, we would keep on using it, and I mean, we don't really use it that much because our center goal is really just like that much powerful, or like really powerful, because 900 RPM backwards, and there's like a lot of grip too. So yeah, this is really strong, and this is just hard stop here to not go over, and to not like this part, not to ride up on this slope. And also these are also hacksaw. If you can see like the grain, basically filed down, and really nice. Took me like an hour. Something that's crazy is that this is bent out like 1 degree this way, because it might have been because of the hacksawing, but basically having it perfectly straight would cause a lot of friction. So this actually runs on, I think, 0 Nm friction. This is 0.1. Basically, this is frictionless. And this is cut out just to give a bit more grip. Like, if you like stop it, it'll give it a little bit more grip, like you see. And basically this just like, this is crazy good. I'll give you guys a demo. Yeah, but basically, really strong, really consistent. I was too lazy to tune the speed for skills, so that's why skill score is really bad. But yeah, this is just way too fast to score 7. And but it's really good for comp. Also, we can hold 9 blocks. Let me demonstrate. Basically, we can hold 1 up here. See, fits perfectly. And 1, 2, 3, that's 4. And another 4 here. And then we can hold 1 on the flex wheels. It's like 9 block storage. Really, really nice. Ignore that. Yeah, basically, perfect scoring. We have the same storage as like most S spots, so our rig one's basically the same thing or better than all the rig ones at the comp. And yeah, that's basically it. Next year is so cooked. Don't pick 92008 any of the organization of 92008 at all, because they're going to be really dog shit. And just trust me on that. And also, you guys should hold count this for override. Really good robot. It can definitely intake the override pins. Yeah.